The wind came first, thin, whining, carrying the scent of something warm and sweet. Not prey. Not exactly. More like innocence left too long in the sun, ripening into something tender. I tasted it in the air and felt my stomach twist with a hunger older than my bones. Then I heard her, a soft humming, terribly out of place in these woods. I slunk behind the underbrush, careful, patient as she stepped into view. A girl, cloaked in a red so bright it glowed like a wound. She walked as though the forest feared her. She skipped, humming, as if the shadows were nothing but playmates. And when she paused to pluck a flower, she smiled at the trees, at me, though she did not yet know I was there. That was my first warning. The second came when I followed. Her trail should have been simple. The spoor of a child, the scent of bread, berries, and the old woman she was going to visit. But threaded through all that softness was something else. Something metallic. Something wrong. It prickled along my tongue, a kind of sweetness that did not belong to prey. Still, I was hungry. I caught up to the old woman first, frail, trembling. She barely had time to gasp before I swallowed her fear along with the rest. Easy. Too easy. I left nothing but the nightgown and the lingering smell of terror. Then the girl arrived. She knocked. Cheerful. She stepped in. Fearless. She saw me in the grandmother's clothes and only blinked. "What big eyes you have," she said. Her voice was soft, but there was something in it. Something cold. My hackles rose. I realized the wrongness in her scent wasn't an illusion. It was warning me. Still, hunger speaks louder than instinct. "The better to see you with, my dear," I growled, preparing to attack. But her smile widened. Slow. Unnatural. "What big teeth you have," she whispered, "but not nearly as big as mine." I froze. Not because of her words, but because her scent changed. The sweetness evaporated. The metallic note sharpened into something feral. Ancient. Predatory. Her bones cracked softly beneath her skin as her eyes thinned into amber slits. She wasn't prey. She never had been. The red cloak slipped from her shoulders like shed skin, and in its place rose something with a maw wider than mine, filled with rows of small, perfect teeth that clicked eagerly as she stepped toward me. "You wolves," she said, "always think you're the only monsters in the woods." I tried to run. I didn't make it to the door. The last thing I saw was her shadow swallowing mine, her red hood fluttering like a flag soaked in blood.